Tom Cruise is back as Ethan Hunt in the next instalment of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. This particular Mission Impossible film has plenty death-defying stunts where it's Tom Cruise in it. Car chases and high-octave moments, all the ingredient for the perfect summer blockbuster, something that Tom knows more than enough about. Virgin Radio caught up with the A-lister and his Mission Impossible co-stars down at the UK premiere of Dead Reckoning Part 1, and we asked him if big budget movies can still thrive in a streaming world.
This is absolutely, you look at it where people, we got to make them for the big screen, and that's the kind of movies that I make. And I'll tell you what's nice is just seeing how much audiences are enjoying it, and they love this kind of experience. I love this kind of experience, and that's why I make these movies.
Meanwhile, we asked co-star Simon Pegg, who has been in the Mission Impossible franchise since 2006, if he'd ever consider taking on some of the incredibly dangerous stunts Tom has become famous for.
Never, because Tom never comes to a stunt without having spent months practicing, rehearsing, training. So anytime he does anything, it would require that level of commitment. And I don't know if I have it. He's a one-off. I need to be sitting in an armchair watching the TV. He would never do that.
Guardians of the Galaxy star Pom Klementieff shared how she had a major hand in her character's costumes.
I wanted to be able to do high kicks, so that's also why we leaned towards the kilt, and it's also Christopher McQuarrie and his family has a certain tartan, so it's it was like a beautiful way to connect everything, and we did a lot of screen tests to see how the costumes were moving and how to tell a story with also the look of the character,
And finally, director Christopher McQuarrie described what it was like to witness Tom do his most dangerous stunts to date.
Definitely frightening. It's more frightening in retrospect. You're so focused on all of the many moving parts and eliminating all of the variables. You just have to live in the moment. You just have to be very, very present and in present time. And then after the fact, you think about all the... You might have the time to think about what could have gone wrong, but the movie keeps going. So I'm sure sometime, a couple of years from now, I'll look back on this and think, what was I thinking? Until then, we just have to finish the movie.
For more entertainment news, check out virginradio.co.uk.